Hi guys, it's Nicole on Hooks and Needles, and I'm back for another update. It's Wednesday, and it's been busy. It's been about a week and a half since I've talked to you guys, and we went camping, and went to the lake yesterday. Yes, I got a little color. I'm a little red. I decided not to do my makeup today because I figured I'd have a white face and a red chest, and that would just look horrible. So we're just going to be pink and red all over. Embrace that sunburn. So yeah, I didn't get burned on the camping trip, actually. I waited until we got back, and yesterday we went to the lake and went fishing, and that's when I got burned. So anyway, I guess we'll get into it. So, last time I had mentioned that I was going up to the town up north that had the Hobby Lobby, and that I was going to go to Hallmark, and I know that a lot of other people show their other collections, like their mugs and stuff. So I just wanted to show you the ornaments that I did end up buying from my little Hallmark adventure, in case anybody's interested. If not, that's fine. You get to see them anyway. So I got this one. This is just a bird, mountain bluebird. So this is for my youngest daughter. She gets birds every year. So that's the one she gets this year. And then for my husband and I, this August, so next month, is going to be our 10-year wedding anniversary. And so we get an extra one this year. And it says, "We still do." And it comes with a few different charms. And it's got 1, 10, 25, 50, and then a blank one. And so, of course, I put the 10 on ours. So, and I actually got 3 of them. So this is the angel that I got for my oldest daughter. So that is 3 out of 6 this year. I still need a train and a plane for both of my boys. Excuse me. And then the joint one for my husband and I this year is going to be a church. It's called Candlelight Service, and then you can like stick one of the lights from your Christmas tree in it, and it lights it up. Anyway, so when I get those, I might show them to you. If anybody's interested, I do have a collection, like I said, since my husband and I have been married. Everybody gets ornaments, and so it's grown. If anybody's interested, let me know. I can do a separate video on that. Even if you're not, I might do a separate video on that anyway. So, that was that. Now, on to cross-stitching. I will start with my haul. And I guess that's this pile over here. So, not too much. Like I said, I went to Hobby Lobby. And I found this. It is a dimensions kit. And Light at Sea is the title of it. And lighthouses are special to me because they remind me of my grandmother, who she passed away 15 years ago, something like that. But lighthouses always remind me of her because they lived in Port Townsend, Washington, when I was growing up. So we would always go to the beach and look at the lighthouses. So that reminds me of my grandmother, and so that was really special. It did come with that mat. I don't think I'm going to use it. It's not really my style, but it's very cute. So that was a piece of haul, and I think I'm going to do it on some scrap 28 count even weave off antique white. So that's that. And then I also got this. This is called Ladybug. And this is Little House Needleworks. That one's really cute. Let's see if I can take this out and show you. So it's got a little ladybug there, and I think that's a ladybug, and that's a ladybug. And this is going to be a gift for my grandmother. This is going to be for my mom for Christmas because she loves ladybugs. Anything ladybugs, she is obsessed. So I saw that one, immediately thought of her. And that is also going to be on the 28 count even weave antique white scrap. So there was that. I've got 2 more new patterns. This is an ink circles. This is called Quaker Genetics. And I love this. I think it's hilarious and adorable. This reminds me of my dad because he was all sciencey. But you can't really see it, but it's got the AB up here and down here, and it just shows you, like, you know how, like, 2 blue-eyed people make blue-eyed babies or green-eyed babies or whatever. Anyway, so that's that. And I realized I had all the floss for this one, so I think I might need to finish up my other ink circles pattern so I can start this one. But I have the 32 count even weave, or no, this is linen, 32 count linen, and this is natural, and I've actually never stitched on this one before from Hobby Lobby. No, this is from Joann's. Oh man, I am just messing up all over you guys. So sorry. Okay, and then the last pattern that I got, I went crazy. It's been like a week and a half. I spent some money, let's just be real. This is another ink circles. This is called Quaker Floral Puzzle. And I love that one. This one, they give it to you. They actually have 2 color sequences, or whatever you want to call them. Oh my goodness. So you can make it on this dark fabric, which is actually what I really love. And that is how I'm going to stitch it. Or they give you the option for a lighter fabric, and it's got different thread colors, I think. Yep, they're different thread colors. So, but like I said, I want to do it on this dark fabric, which is a charcoal. And it's going to be like $30 for that piece of fabric, so that's going to have to wait. But I have the pattern when I'm ready to buy that fabric. So that was my haul. Let me put this back in here. And we're going to move on to WIPs. Let's see. So first, I know, another ink circles, you guys. This is Northwoods by Ink Circles. You guys have seen this a million times on my channel, so I won't bore you with that. But I have made some progress on it, so I'm going to show you that. And this is on the 40 count Confederate Gray with the Weeks Dye Works threads. And what did I do? Oh, let's see. I put in this turkey right here, and that deer, and the jackrabbit, and I've started on, what is that? That'll be another, that'll be this guy right there. And I also brought this edge down further. So slowly but surely, and I want to finish this one before I start any other ink circles. Just because that way I can kind of limit myself to how many patterns I've got going. So we got to keep it in check somehow, right? Anyway, then still been chipping away at this one, which is To Have and to Hold by Country Cottage Needleworks. And I'm changing the pinks to oranges. And last time, I think I had the couple done. This time, so I finished the fence. Oh, and I had this one bottom flower down here put in. So I finished the fence, and I put, these flowers are done. I just need to finish the ones on the other side and give the bride and the groom their eyes, which will be French knots. And then they will be done. That little section will be done. And then I put in the church. The church is complete. That's it. But I was getting kind of tired of the WIPs that I've been working on. And I kind of want a finish. So I don't know. These projects aren't huge, but they're not really small either, like quick ones that I could bust out. I mean, I guess if I worked on this one long enough, I could probably finish it pretty quickly. But for whatever reason, I'm getting kind of bored of that one. I kind of wanted to finish it before our wedding anniversary, which is August 25th. But I don't really know if that's going to happen, and even if it does, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it framed, because I don't know if I'm going to need to get like a special frame for the size of it. But anyway, so I wanted something quick. So I pulled out another project and I started another project. Long story short. So this was in my stash. And I think I've shown it to you guys once before. This is called Ship in a Bottle. It's an Artiste Mini Kit from Hobby Lobby. And yeah, I punched holes and put all my threads right there. So it's got like the key on the back. And I just put my threads on it that way. I was too lazy to get a separate card and do that. So, and then this one, so like I said, the lighthouses remind me of my grandmother. Any ships like this, like model ships and ships in bottles, remind me of my grandfather, who was actually her husband, who passed away probably 12 years ago now. And he used to make model ships, and he actually has one on display somewhere. I don't remember the city, but there's like a maritime museum somewhere on the west side of Washington State in the Puget Sound area, and he has one on display there. His name is Richard Lance, and so that's my grandfather. Anyway, so these remind me of him, and so that's why I purchased this one in the first place. And it's a nice little tiny one. It says the finished size is 4 by 2 inches, that is. So I started it, and this was mostly all done last night. So that's why it's still in the hoop. And then I did this darker blue right here today. So all of that darker blue I did today. And I'll probably work on this again after this video. But if you look at this, so I'm not using the Aida that they provided, because the whole inside of this bottle, like right here, that is all filled in with white. So I thought it was silly to be stitching all of those white X's on a white Aida fabric. So I decided to get my 28 count even weave. This is antique white. And I just like the even weave better than the Aida anyway. And then you can actually see like the white. So, and then that's also why I wanted to do the lighthouse on this same fabric, because then they'll kind of be like a set and match, and I thought that would be neat. So anyway, that's my progress on that. Hopefully I can finish it. Oh, maybe not tonight, but maybe at least by the next time I see you guys. So those were my cross stitches. And I have a ton of crochet, you guys. Tons of crochet. So, first of all, my 8-year-old daughter wanted to crochet again. So every once in a while she'll be like, Mom, I want to crochet. She's also started cross stitching. She's got a little cross stitch owl. One of those cheap, like 99-cent ones from Walmart or whatever. So she's got that, and she's probably 2/3 of the way through that. But she gets bored and then puts it away. And so since I was crocheting a ton this week, she wanted to crochet again. So, okay, I've never tried doing a pattern with her. So this time I was like, let's pick out a pattern and you can learn to crochet from the pattern. That way she's not just making a scarf or whatever. So she picked out a pattern. Oh, and I didn't get it. I didn't get the name of it, but it is, it's a free pattern from redheart.com, and it's like a Christmassy looking blanket. It's white, red, and green. Anyway, so she picked that one, and it is worked holding 2 strands of yarn together, and this is just Red Heart Super Saver, and with a really big hook, which I can't find right now, but anyway. So this is her handiwork. She wanted me to show you guys. So it's a bunch of double crochets and chains so far. And it's not perfect. Not perfect. But for an 8-year-old who is trying really hard, I think it looks awesome. It's going to be a blanket. Did I already say that? So she wanted to do a blanket. So this will go on her bed or be used for forts, whatever. So anyway, she wanted me to show you guys that. So that was hers. And then let's see. I had started this one. You guys have seen this before. This is the blanket for my soon-to-be 2-year-old. She will be 2 next month in August. And it's the hooded blanket that I had made. I had actually finished it. And the only thing that was missing was these tassels. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to do like real tassels or just like this, which is more of a, I don't know, like a scarf fringe. I decided to go with the scarf fringe. So these are, I think they're 8-inch tassels. And so that's all I had left to do was to weave in the ends and put the tassels on. So I did. It's finished. It's her birthday present. Hooded granny square blanket. Again, I don't really remember the pattern, but it's a free pattern at, I don't remember. But it's a free pattern. Look it up on Pinterest, I guess. Their model is gray with like a hot pink right here, and I did like a lavendery purple. So that was a finish. And then if you can see behind me, this blanket ladder, I just purchased this. A local artist, I guess. I'm not sure. Anyway, she makes these and stains them and sells them, and I thought it was a really reasonable price, and so I bought one. And I love it. It's taller than I expected, but that's great. It means I can put more blankets on it. It's got 4 of these rungs. So there's one down here, one, and then that one. And then that blue blanket is on one. So, after getting this blanket rack, or blanket ladder, it inspired me to finish this blanket. And this one, I did bring the stuff for. This is from redheart.com. It's a free pattern, and it's called the Charming Crochet Throw. and it's with a chunky yarn, a 5 weight. And I don't even know why I stopped on this, because, okay, so I left in the stitch marker. See that? That's all I had left of the blanket, and then the border. Like, I finished that in one night, and then I did the border the next day, and I was done. Like, why would I stop and put it off for 3 months and not finish it? So, anyway, completely finished, woven all the ends. It's done. I guess I should probably take the stitch marker out now that I've shown you guys. There we go. So, yep, it's done. It lives on my blanket ladder. I gotta fold it up nice and put it up there again now, but... And then that blue one, if you're wondering, that I also made, that's actually gonna go to my mother someday. I promised her I'd give it to her. That is the same pattern as the one that I made as a wedding gift, except I used a smaller hook and blue instead of the cream. But that is another blanket that I want to make for myself, because those ones, I always end up giving those ones away. I've made that pattern multiple times, and everybody wants to steal them from me, or I give them away. Anyway, so that was two finishes. I got another finish that you've never seen before. I told you I did a lot of crocheting. So this is a paid-for pattern on Ravelry. The designer's name is Julie King, and her, I don't know, company, business, whatever, is Gleeful Things. So Julie King at Gleeful Things, and it is called, it's a backpack of some kind, I'm not sure, but anyway, so it is a backpack. And this is like a drawstring thing. So, and then these are the handles. And look at this. Isn't that so neat? It's like a D-ring. And you just like tie those up. Ugh. So this is probably going to be like my farmer's market bag or library bag or, you know, anything like that. But I just thought it was so cute. So, started that and finished it. I think it took like 3 days. So, and that one, I was really proud of myself on this one, you guys. I used up scrap yarn. So I had, let's see, I had 2 of these colors. Actually, I have another green that I haven't even used, so I had 3 of them. But anyway, so it called for 2 of 3 different colors. So I had 2 of these each, and then I had 1 of the brown. So I did have to buy 1 more of these, but they're on clearance at my Walmart for $1.50. So for this bag, I used up scrap yarn. I spent $1.50 on 1 extra of this brown and 94 cents on these. So I could make another backpack because I have a ton of other cotton yarn in there. I could just do like a mismatched one or change every like 2 or 3 rows, because I'm sure my daughter would love one of these backpacks. So anyway, so that was a start and a finish. Let's see, gotta check my notes. Okay, so then the WIP, the one that I took on vacation. So we went camping, and I told you guys I was gonna take this one with me because this is the one I'm making for my friend, and she is pregnant, which means it has a due date that it needs to get finished by. So let's see, this is the top. So I got quite a bit done on this, mostly in the car. So as you can see, my stitch marker is right there. So I pretty much doubled the size of this blanket, and I think it is now 2/3 the way done. I kept counting. I know that I've counted before, but anyway, so I think I need 90 rows, and each color is actually 2 rows. You do a single crochet row and then a double crochet row, and then you switch. So I think I'm 2/3 the way done with this. So I get up to 90 rows, and then I do the border, and I'll be done. And then this, and then that, the little bunny lovey that I made, I think in the first video. So she'll get this blanket and that bunny lovey, which is also gray. If you haven't seen it, it's gray. And those will be for her little boy. So got lots done on that. And not done yet. I have one more crochet project to share with you guys. I'm tangled in yarn right now. So, for whatever reason, because I was on, I don't remember if it was Facebook or Pinterest, but anyway, somewhere I found this beautiful pattern that, I don't have this pattern for you guys either. I'm horrible today. But it's also a free pattern. I do know that. That's all I know, though. I know it's on Pinterest. I pinned it on my crochet board. I have yarn in my mouth. Okay. So anyway, I saw this pattern, and it was actually done with Red Heart Stripes yarn. And that was cute, but I can't get that very easily where I live. I don't even think any stores have it around here. Even if I go to Joann's or Hobby Lobby, I don't think they have it. Anyway, so my Walmart has a ton of yarn on clearance, and so I bought this one. So it's like another baby blanket, because this is called Lovey. And that was on clearance for $1.50? No, it was probably more than $1.50. I don't know. Anyway, super cheap, and I only needed 3 skeins, so I started this blanket. And this one worked up super quick. I think this was maybe 2 days. But this one is a bunch of V-stitches, and it's got some double crochet rows in between. Works up super quick. This is more my style of a baby blanket. The blue and gray one is really cute, but I just love the classic baby colors. So this one is for nobody in particular. It's just to make me happy while I'm stitching it. And yeah, that was it. That's all my, that's everything. That's it, guys. So anyway, that was a lot. I felt like that was a lot. I think my crochet bug has dimmed down a little bit. I'm back on a cross stitch again. I have no idea what happened with crochet. It was just like, went crazy. Anyway, so my plan is to definitely finish this guy. Other than that, I don't know. Whatever calls to me. So, oh, my husband goes back to work tomorrow. He took like the whole week off for camping. He, Thursday was his last day. And then, no. Did you have Thursday off?
I had Thursday off, yeah.
He took Thursday off. And he goes back tomorrow, which is Thursday. So he took an entire week off. So I've been a little bit spoiled, having him home after camping. So he goes back to work tomorrow, so it's might gonna be a little chaotic at our house. But yeah, it's gonna get back to normal again. It's summertime. My kids are driving me crazy. They have so much energy, and it's too hot to play outside. It's been in the 90s. It was triple digits yesterday when I got sunburned, and we were at the lake, surrounded by water, reflecting the sun. So yeah, it's too hot to play outside, and all they want to do is play video games. And that's not okay. So, anyway, I'll let you guys go. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys later. Bye.